Hello everyone, so this is day 28 March 2024 and today's Leetcode daily question is length of longest subarray with the most k frequency. So here we have to find the length of longest subarray that contains the element with frequency k, at most k. So we are given with a nums array and a constant integer k. We have to check the frequency of the elements and for that we will use hash table. In the first example 1 2 3 1 2 3 and 1 2, so 1 2 3 1 2 3 is considered good subarray, and also 2 3 1 2 3 1 will be good array, as in that subarray also the frequency of elements is k, that is 2, so they are also good subarray. But we have to consider longest subarray, and all these three subarray have 6 as the length, so we will return 6. For the other example we have 1 2 1 2 1 2 and we are given with k is equals to 1, that is frequency should be 1, so we will have a subarray 1 2 or at 2 1, both are considered good subarray. The longest length is 2, so we return 2. In the third example we have 5 5 5 and the frequency is 4, so we return 4 as the output. Given our num's length should be less than 10 raised to 5 and num should be greater than 1 to less than 10 raised to 9. So this is the code. In this code we are initiating result is equals to 0, count is equals to default dictionary of integer, initiating left with 0, starting a for loop for right in range length of nums, and count here counts the frequency of nums of right. If the frequency is greater than k, we will enter this while loop to shrink the window. Result will count the length of the subarray. So this is the explanation. This is the code which I have written over there, and according to this code I will explain how it iterates, and at every iteration what are the values and how this code works. For the example we have taken first example, the length of this nums is 8, so the right will iterate for 8 times. So for the first iteration, count of nums of right, here right is 0 and value at right is 1, so count of 1 is incremented by 1, so count has 1 times. So frequency of 1 is less than k, so we will not enter the while loop and directly we will count the result. Result is the maximum of current result and the length of subarray, that is right minus left plus 1. So here maximum of 0 and 1 is 1, so result will update by 1. For the second iteration, now the right is 1 and nums of right is 2, so count will have 2 incremented by 1, so 2 is 1 times, which is less than k, so we will not enter while loop, and the count will now have 1 times, 2 1 times, and the subarray is now 1 2. Length of this subarray is maximum of 1 and 2, so 2 we will consider in the result. For third iteration, now the right is 2 and the nums of right is 3, so count of 3 will increment by 1, and now 3 is also 1 time, which is less than k, so we will not enter the while loop, and now the subarray we are having is 1 2 3, which satisfies the condition. So the result is now 3. For iteration 4 we have another occurrence of 1, so now the count of 1 will be incremented by 1, and now 1 is 2 times, which is less than equal to k, so we will not enter while loop this time also. So the current subarray is 1 2 3 1, which satisfies the condition, so result is updated to maximum of 3 and 4, so result is updated to 4. for the fifth iteration, now 2 occurs again, so count of 2 will be incremented by 1. So now 2 is also twice, that is 2 times, which is less than equal to k, so we will not enter while loop. So the current subarray is 1 2 3 1 2, satisfying the condition. So result is now updated to maximum of 4 or 5 is 5. So for the sixth iteration, 3 is occurring again, so frequency of 3 is now 2, which satisfy the condition, and result is updated to 6. Now for the seventh iteration, 1 is again encounter. Now the frequency of 1 became 3, which is not equal to or less than k. So as count of 1 became 3, we will now enter while loop. The condition in the while loop shrinks the sliding window, so left is now incremented by 1, and count of that number is decremented by 1. So as now left is 1, the current subarray will be 2 3 1 2 3 1. And for the length of this current subarray is maximum of 6, and 6 minus 1 plus 1, that is 6 is right, 1 is left plus 1, so we will have result is equals to 6 as maximum of 6 and 6 is 6. For this eighth iteration, right is 7 and the value at right is 2, so 2 is occurring third time, so we will enter while loop. Left is again incremented by 1, so the current subarray will be from left is equals to 2 to right is equals to 7, that is 3 1 2 3 1 2, which satisfy the condition. So the result is maximum of 6 and 7 minus 2 plus 1, that is 6. So maximum of 6 and 6 again 6, so result will have 6, which is the maximum length of the good subarray, which satisfy the condition that the frequency is less than or equal to k. So let us run the code, and the code is accepted. Let us submit this, and we can see that it beats 84% of Python users, and this is my solution. You can check it out, the link is in the comment box. Thank you.